Okay, here's a nice little crafty exercise you can be doing every single game to pull off very easy ganks or to know whether something's going to be a little bit more difficult to gank. What the exercise is, you don't even need to use F keys. You just look at the minimap and look at the lane that or the side of the map that you're pathing towards, and you can tell by the way they move to see if they've warded the river or tri-brush or not. So let's do this exercise right now with me. We're just going to play it in normal speed. And this Diana here is deciding to path bot. And we're just going to look at bot the entire time. Just, again, look at the minimap and let's keep our eyes on the lane and let's see if Lulu warded. So, I mean, maybe we can speed it up a little bit so we just don't completely waste your time, guys. So, obviously, we know it's clearly a blue start. So, we know that there's probably very little threat, especially Karthus, that we're going to get counter ganked bot. Again, guys, let's look at the minimap. Don't even need to use F keys here. And you can quickly just keep panning, you know, whilst you're clearing your camps. You don't have to just always look at it. You know, you got to be realistic here, guys. You're going to be clearing your camps. You know, Lulu's still in lane. Look, guys, just keep looking bot. Keep looking here. Lulu's in the bush, in the lane brush. Still no ward. Still no ward. Just keep speeding it up. She's just doing some harass. She's just some poke. Ideally, you do want to be like F keying at least now to like check HP, because whilst you're looking at the minimap here as well, guys, you're probably like, well, they've been like going back and forth a lot. Like, I wonder what's going on there. Who's who's blown summoner spells? Lulu still look at the minimap, guys. I want you again the entire time just keep looking at the minimap here. Lulu's still in lane. She still has not warded. Still 0 wards. Still 0 wards. And this is what I talk about in my Diana guide. I mean, you could come and just gank now. There's still not, okay. So you see there, Kaylin has actually just moved here looks like she's actually come to ward the tri-brush, okay? So that will now tell it's warded, and actually Jin pings this that it's warded, which is good, but sometimes your laners aren't always going to ping. So what you can actually do now is literally just come here and then walk around here and then just come gank, because likely, again, the way their body moved was that tri-brush is warded. Especially when they're pushed up this far, they usually always ward the tri-brush, not the river. So this also will change the way you approach the gank. So now, you know, you can come here. The Diana here doesn't actually go for it. If I was the Diana here, I'd talk about this in my Diana guide. I would have just done a level 4 clear. And then look to gank or something here, because the level 4 clear is just so good with Diana, just for that extra strength as well. So looking at the minimap now, as we can see, guys, it's warded, and we could just predict that. We don't even need to F key, just purely from looking at the minimap. If you can do this exercise every game, your ganks are going to be much better. You're not going to show on the map for no reason. And it's just some great information for you. You can use that information to your advantage, because the enemy bot lane now thinks that they're actually pretty safe. They're like, oh, it's warded, so let's just keep playing aggressively, and look how aggressively they're playing. And he doesn't go for the gank here, but this is just a free gank, especially since there's no minion wave even here coming up. It's always important as well as in terms of ganking fundamentals. Check to see where the next minion waves come in. This is at least some flashes here. The wave's not even that big. So use this exercise, guys, in your own games. If you miss it during your game, do it in the review and see, you know, could I have read their body language to tell if they've warded? Implement it in your games, guys. We'll see you in our Saltu review sessions.